Hello everyone, welcome back to LEGO Friday. We are back to working on the Ninjago City Gardens. We got the base, or half of the base I should say, done because we still have another base plate to eventually build on. With a tree, some sort of column, which I have no idea what, it's a Technic piece, I have no idea what that piece ultimately is used for. Kind of curious. I know, like, the new crane set does use it at some point, but I don't know exactly how it's used. Anyway, let's go ahead and dive right in with bag number 6. Need to get this box open for myself. There we go. All right. We've got 2 bags for number 6. Let's move that back a bit. So how is everyone doing today? Are you happy that it is Friday? I know I am. Alright, so we're going to be building back here, it looks like. Let's go ahead and pour these parts out right over here. There we go. Got some nice sand green. It's always a fantastic shade to get. Lots of dark brown as well. Alright, we need some minifig construction, so looks like these are the parts. Let's go ahead and put that there. Howdy PGW Chaos, how's it going? You'll have a fairly short weekend since you need to travel for work Sunday afternoon. Oh. Well, hopefully it's an interesting trip that you got coming up. Something that allows you to, I don't know, see new stuff or something like that. Back at one of my previous jobs, we had some people overseas that occasionally needed, like, someone to come to them and do, like, BlackBerry or handheld device troubleshooting or something like that. And, you know, I would not have minded going to, flying to London or something to do some troubleshooting and then been like, alright, I'm gonna take an extra day here, you know? You have yogurt. Nice. I've not had yogurt in quite a while. Partly because, like, everything is switched over to Greek yogurt, and I'm not a huge fan. Alright, let's see. We have not the mustache, but the dark green bandana. So that's pretty cool for this figure. Go. Yeah, it does not have a double-sided face. You're traveling overseas, 20 hours plus travel, however, probably will be fairly busy to do anything. Ah, it's disappointing. I mean, overseas can still be fun, even if you're going to be busy and stuff. There's other stuff to see, even just like catching cabs or whatever to the hotel. Alright. I'm guessing this guy has like a robot arm. That's what it looks like. An interesting torso. Interesting face print. I like the dark green bandana. And you can, of course, always, well, okay, not so much these. There's some other ones that allow you to put them backwards. You don't think that's Greek yogurt? Yeah, I always like to fruit on the bottom with apple cinnamon. That was my stuff. Oh, no, the store brand was called Dutch Apple. Never mind. All right. Well, starting out with a 4x8 plate. Also, trapdoor piece. So I guess we're going to actually make it a trapdoor. Let's see. 2 1x2 plates. And a 1x4. Did get to play a bit of the full game of Baldur's Gate 3. That was a 1x2. I was hoping for a 1x1. There it is. I'm actually kind of surprised at how few people I know, in terms of like people that I watch, are playing that. It's literally one. A single solitary person. Still not as cool as Lego Wednesday. Yeah, but it's Friday. Howdy, Fruit Juice and Crimson Clover Blossom. How's it going? Yeah, strawberry was always nice too. There was also strawberry banana, which was pretty good. Couple more 1x1s. This has a piece inside. There we go. So what do you think of what do you think so far of Baldur's Gate 3, PGW Chaos? All right, let's see. We need gray side stud elements, dark brown 1x4, 2 brown 1x2, 2 1x2 upward brackets, dark brown 2x4. And brown 1x2 tiles with center studs. There we go. And get that right in there. Making for some nice fake drawers. Alright, and a similar thing next to it for some more fake drawers. Need a black 1x2 to 1x2 bracket. There it is. And a black 1x2 tiles with center studs. You like it, however, been busy with Trails into Reverie to really start on it? Yeah, that's fair. Nothing wrong with keeping it in the wings until you've got time to focus on it. There we go. So it's a little bit shorter there. And another sand green 1x2, dark brown 1x8 plates. There we go. Yeah, I think my local store only has like 3 flavors of yogurt left these days, and none that I'm interested in. The game has been insanely successful, had over 500,000 players on Steam. Good lord. How are the reviews coming out for it? With that many people, I imagine it's kind of difficult to review bomb if some people don't like it by a hefty margin or something. Alright, a half arch there. And let's get the window panes here, or the window frames, 1x2 by 3, and no glass in them. 1x8. It's sitting at overwhelmingly positive. Wow, that's pretty good. All right. I mean, Larian did a pretty good job with Divinity Original Sin, and well, I haven't played 2, so I don't really know, but I think it was pretty popular. Alright, where is the bar holder with clip? Where are you? Okay. There it is. And a 3L bar. Howdy, Kinshir, how's it going? This be a nice little balance scale, which is pretty cool. I like using the 1x1 cylinder plates upside down as the trays. There we go, and that one gets right there. Okay. 1x2 tile ingot tile right there, and a 1x1 pyramid pieces in brown. Getting a new water heater tomorrow. Excellent. Larian also said they're not going to have any post-launch microtransactions, which did make a number of fans happy. Yeah, no, that's pretty important. And I don't know that they've done anything like that, like in any of their previous games either. So, like, it's a little bit more of a, oh, good, they're not going to like change how they're operating kind of thing. It feels like. Okay, get some purple plates in here, and gold 1x2 tiles. There would be stickers on those, but I'm not putting them on. Sand blue. Who loves microtransactions anyhow? Well, the people who make profit from them. Okay, and these clip right in there, making these little bookshelves. There we go. Other than those people, they're in a very lucky position. They can operate like a AAA developer. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Sand green. Need a dark brown, a 1x2 plate. 2 more sand green 1x2 bricks. And another dark brown 1x2 plate. There we go. And 3 dark brown 1x2 bricks. And obviously people tolerate microtransactions, or companies wouldn't do them because they wouldn't make any money. Looking forward to next week's FF4 stream? Oh, I'm glad that you are. Alright, and a 1x6 tile here. There we go. Alright, dark brown. Actually, no, it's regular brown and a dark brown. It's a regular brown 1x1 to 1x1 upward bracket and a dark brown 1x1 plate right there to even that out. And pearl gold ingot, pearl gold 1x1 cylinder plate with hollow stud. Get that right in there. And then get the pearl silver tooth right in there. They tolerate them like an addict tolerates crack. That can be the sad state of the game industry. The developers themselves probably hate the idea of adding tons of microtransactions, but are forced by leadership and shareholders. I think ultimately it depends on whether the people working on the game get to see any of that. Which they probably don't. Alright, there we go. Get that right in there. And because of the handle, it will not fall through, so that's handy. And a brown... Actually, a dark brown 1x2 tile. There we go. Get our door in here. A lovely dark green door. I like that. And a black 1x1 quarter cylinder tile for the door handle. I like the use of this so that you can get a door handle on the inside. That's pretty nice. Microtransactions are part of the engagement. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Dark brown 1x4. 1x3 in sand green, and a 1x1 with side stud right there. Another 1x1 with side stud. And a 1x2. And another 1x3. And more side studs on top. Along with a sand green 1x1 plate. And dark brown 1x4 plate. Alright, then we get some of the extra pieces. There we go. And we're probably not using too many of these right now, so I will leave them in the bag. Let's see, where is that? There we go. Alright, so we got, kind of looks like a socket wrench. And a red flower. Stick that right in there. Alright, flip it around. Sand green 1x1. On top there with the side stud. Black 1x1 with clip. And sand green 1x2 brick. The only time you don't mind microtransactions is really only on free-to-play games, and then it's barely tolerated on your end. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind if I've really enjoyed a game. I don't mind spending a little extra, whether it's like a microtransaction or a DLC or something like that. I don't mind it. But if it's just like fun stuff or something like that, as opposed to you need this to win, that's not good. Alright, sticker would go on there. Also, is that a 1x4? Yes, that's a 1x4 up top. There we go. Okay, and this goes right in here. There we go. Nice little flower right by the door. Cosmetics are okay, but pay to win sucks, yeah. And again, if it's like one of those things where, you know, you get your resources, you know, X amount of resources in a day, and if you want a little bit more, it's like $1. You know, it's not a big deal. As long as it's just like, you know, I just don't want to wait right now. But again, it depends a lot on how much it pushes it, how much it, you know, like how much of it is kind of expected and required to continue playing. Like if it's like, you need to spend 20 days before you'll have enough. Or you could spend $5 now to get it. That's scummy. That's pretty scummy. If it's just like, you know, you can spend $1 rather than wait 5 hours. All right, you know, that's not that bad. But it depends a lot on like how much they're pushing it and how much that's expected and stuff. All right, we have our mustache piece, a plain nougat head. Let's get that right there. And the classic top hat. Where did my Dr. Facilier go? Here he is. All right, so you can compare the difference between these two top hats, which I'll remind you, this one is dual molded. And this other top hat's been around since the early 80s or late 70s. So it's basically just a cylinder on top of a flat cylinder plate kind of thing. Whereas this one has a curved brim, and it expands out a little bit. But it's a bit taller, too. Like, this is what Dr. Facilier would look like with the classic one. It's not bad. Obviously, they would have printed that one. Howdy, Nadarogai. How's it going? Arenas like that, you're like, no, I'm not going to spend the money on cosmetics and that. You'll spend money on certain things in-game, but because you like the mastery set stuff? Yeah. And if you're getting fun out of it, if you're getting enjoyment out of it, it's not too bad. Like, especially if the game is free to play, if the game is constantly updated, things like that, I think it's reasonable for them to try to get some, you know, long-term funding out of it and stuff like that. Alright, 1x2 to a 1x2 upward bracket is right here. Just has to not be scummy. Alright, another 1x1/4 cylinder tile right there. There we go. Mastery set rotates usually every 3 months with each set, so you don't mind paying every 3 months. Yeah, so yeah, like, that's not too bad. I mean, it does depend on how much, but if you're fine with it, then that's fine. You know, not to accept a defensive alliance with Austria in Victoria 3. I don't know, it seems fine to me. What's the worst that could happen? Alright, another 1x2 to 1x2, 1x2 to 2x2 upward bracket, and a 1x1 to 1x1 upward bracket there, and a 1x1 plate right there, with the half arch underneath. There we go. Usually spend like $50 every 3 months in Arena. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's fine. Some gacha games can be pretty scummy, mainly if they target people with addictive personalities. Yeah, like, if it's like I should pay a... If it's like take Tears of the Kingdom, and if there was a mechanic in that game where I could spend 25 cents to $1 to get a certain number of a specific Zonai device out of the gacha things, that would be fine. If it was that much for a chance at, you know, to just get a random single thing, that's scummy. And that's where it would be really nasty. You know, it should also be the kind of thing where it's like, you can pay money to avoid randomization mechanics. That I'm okay with. As long as it's not like, you know, again, it should be the kind of thing where average of 20 rolls versus just buy it outright kind of thing. Then, you know, that's okay. Prussia attacks for German leadership, and Britain and Russia pile on. Granted, you were isolated from them as Sweden, but it really messed up your trade. Alright, let's go ahead and get these dragon handle elements on here. Make sure that's straight. There we go. Those are pretty nice decorations. I like these elements. They look pretty nice. I'd rather they be classic Lego dragons, but, you know, what can you do? That's why you like Arena's transactions. You know what you're getting somewhat. The only random thing is what cards are in each booster pack, like in real life. Yeah, I don't know how... I mean, I guess it would depend on how much the booster packs cost. That would kind of be the thing that would do it for me. Alright, another 1x2 to 2x2 upward bracket. We get a brown ingot on the backside. And a 2x4 plate. Right here. And that slides in right there. So on its side, interestingly enough. Alright, and a 1x10 black brick. Right there. It is cutting the arch down a little bit, which I'm not a fan of, but... Booster packs are technically free in Arena if you don't mind grinding up the coin stuff in-game. Yeah. No, I get that. I don't know. I don't play it, so I don't know. I don't know how I'd feel. But, I mean, I don't have much interest in playing Magic anymore anyway, so... But I mean, it would also depend on what the cost of an Arena booster pack is, since they don't have to actually print the things. If it's a lot cheaper than physical, like a lot cheaper, oh yeah, sure, that's fine. Then again, I have no idea how much they're going for these days. Retail. All right, lots of black tiles here. There we go, and 1x3. I still kind of think that buying the actual cards would be a little bit better, but... You like the technically free bit, but it will just take you an average of 2,000 years to grind it? Yeah, no, I mean, that's a bad mechanic. That's pretty awful. Alright, let's see. Trident right there. I mean, I know you're being facetious as opposed to specifically talking about Arena. They have more cards in them? I mean, still, I don't know. But it's not for me to say since I don't play the game. There we go. Get that ladder element there. Okay, 1x... No, it's a 1x6 tile. And 1x2 tile. People can get a sense of pride and accomplishment from the grind. Yeah. I think arena packs have 6 cards and real-life boosters have 12 cards. Oh. Well, I still hope they're cheaper. Since you're not getting physical cards. Sticker would go on there, but I am not putting that on. Alright, let's put this aside because we are working on a separate section. 2 1x8 plates. 2 1x6 tiles. You know, you have fun doing grinding stuff in Arena. It's frustrating at times, as Lord Canis points out in Discord. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. But if it's still not bad, then, I mean, that's a way to do free-to-play that's reasonable, you know? Like, if it's grind for a day or spend $5 to get the same amount, that's not really too bad. You know, people with money will spend because they want the stuff faster and not spending the time, and that's okay. And people who don't want to spend the money can just do the grind. And I don't mean like a full day, I mean like whatever the expected amount of time you're expected to spend in it. I'm not asking you to do that. That's perfectly fine. You don't have to do that. Which is worth more to you, money or time? Yeah. And what's fun to you? You know, even if you can afford it, if you enjoy the grindy part of a free-to-play game, that's fine. All right, 1x2 with side studs, and another brown 1x2 there. That goes right on there. Okay, on the other side, 2 1x2 plates. Fun? What's that? It's teasing you, Mad Martin. Wasn't sure if you were familiar with that. All right, we got 2x2 rocker hinge tops. Alright, nougat 1x2 to 1x4 downward bracket, 2 gold 1x2, pearl gold 1x2 tiles with center studs. Get sand blue 1x1 cylinder plate and a black 1x1 cylinder tile. Get that right on there. And 3 1x2 tile slopes up top. And then 3 1x2 tiles with handlebars. You already know how much coins you can earn in a day in Arena, doing a day's work, and that's about 1250 to 1500 coins if you do the full daily missions. And how many booster packs does that get you? And we get some bars with clips right on the ends, making little awning holder thingies. 1 pack a day. And how much does a pack cost? Cheapest pack costs about 1,000. No, I meant in like real currency. Buckaroos, my friend. It's probably a you buy coins rather than actual currency. That requires some mental math. Alright, clip that on there. Then we use the 2x2 tiles with clips as that were originally produced as signs. There we go. Get some little awnings up here. And a sticker would go on there. 2x3 tile on there. And this clips on there. And it's going to fold up right there. There we go. That's a pretty nice way of handling a diagonal element on a building. It's a little thick here and a little thick here, but it's still pretty neat. I think I would have put plates under here, though. Were there plates under there? And I missed it? Yes. Plates under these. Okay. I did miss that. $5? Okay. Yeah, so, and how much time does it take you to do the daily grind? Average, not, I don't know if there's things that would slow it down or speed it up or anything. Get that in there. There we go. There we go. All right, that's a little bit better. About 90 minutes. Yeah, so if anything, I'd say that the grind is too long, but yeah, if it's a case of 90 minutes or $5, that's not terrible. Alright, let's go ahead and get these lanterns. Got 1x1, a tile with peg, a birthday hat. That is what that is. That is a birthday hat. Dark gray bar with clip. A black radar dish, and 2 1x1 cylinder plates with hollow studs. There we go. Let's make the second one. Sometimes it can go longer because you've had arena matches that take up to 30 minutes minimum. Yeah, but I'm talking average. And there we go. Okay. Get that right on there. Make sure it is straight. There we go. There we go. And there we go. So we have some lanterns outside of that open entrance. And that fits right on there. Other times you complete the thing in like 45 minutes because some opponents concede immediately. Alright, so we have a trap door that can be lifted up to access some goodies inside there. See if I can zoom this in without it falling down. Get. The handle is actually really bad for keeping it up, but yeah, you can kind of see the stuff in there. Some gold and silver ingots, gold figure, and a blade. So that's pretty cool. And it's a little shop, basically. I like the little shop counter right there under the awning. And there we go. Alright, so spare parts. We've got 1x1 plates in purple, sand green, pearl, gold, and dark brown. 1x1 tile slope in dark brown. 1x1 pyramid in brown. Gold 1x1 cylinder tile with top peg pin. A 1x1 cylinder tile in black, 1x1 quarter cylinder tile in black, a mustache element for a minifig in black, a dark green bandana, a pearl gold birthday hat, a red 5-petal flower, bars with clips in black and dark gray, pearl gold 3L bar, pearl silver, claw tooth element, 1x1 cylinder plate in sand blue, and a 1x1 cylinder plate with hollow stud in trans orange. Very nice. Okay. Lacks sand brown and sand black, 2 out of 10. Hey, Lego might do those colors, you know? You never know. Alright, bags number 7. There we go, and that is it, actually. Do not have a second bag 7. Correct? That is correct. Alright. We do have some small bags here. 2 dark blue doors, though. That's pretty nice. Go. Spread that out. Spread that out up there. And pour that out there. Alright. Petitions for Lord of the Rings, Star Trek sets, etc. Lego. No. You. Petitions for sand black and sand brown color. Lego. My god, yes. Get us. You get us. There's our dark blue doors. 6x6 and 4x6 plates. And let's grab our minifig parts. Anything other than that? No. Alright. Yeah, let's make her a little bit of a grin there with her lavender hair. I like this like black belt karate outfit. That's pretty nice. Oh yeah, this guy should probably be inside of his shop. Actually, you know what? Let's have some fun. He's down in his basement. Okay, hold on. Come off. Thank you. There we go. Perfect. Haha. There we go. It's more of a trapdoor than a basement, to be fair, but I don't know what else to call it. I mean, well, he can definitely open it up and stand down there, so. Alright, white 2x2 half tiles there. Brown 1x2 plate, brown 1x2 brick, and 1x2 to 2x2 downward bracket. Right there. Alright, door frame and a door. One interesting real-life thing you know is that there's a river that boils. And if it's close enough to either magma or lava flows, it's going to happen. Alright, let's see. 6x6 plate on this side. And another 1x2 plate right there. Alright. 2 1x1x3s. 2 1x1 brown plates. Thought rivers were lava flows, Ald? Yeah. They are. Unless they're underground, in which case they're magma flows. There we go. Did I say something incorrect? I think not. Alright, 1x1 cylinder bricks. Right there and there. For awnings over the front door. You implied they were different? No, you, that was your own inherent biases. Okay, 2 brown 1x1x5 bricks and 2 1x1 plates. No one knows exactly why it boils. Alright, there we go. Get that there and there. Well, boiling can also be a pressure thing. So if it's really high, that might be a thing as well. Alright, let's see. We need a... Okay, a 1x2 plate right here. And a 1x2 plate with clip on the end here. What fascinate you is if there's life in that river. What the heck it looks like. Oh, I guarantee you there's life. Tardigrades can live in extreme environments. They're not extremophiles. There are extremophiles. There's a lot of life that lives around vents down at the bottom of the sea. But there still is a lot of life that can live in those types of environments. There are some crustaceans that will enjoy that too. Here's a fun fact. Did you know that pillbugs are crustaceans? They're not insects, they're not myriapods. You're looking at one right now. Hey, I don't like heat. Alright, 1x1s with clips. Now 1x1 cylinder tiles with top pegs. That's interesting, you don't think you know? Yeah, so hexapods, which includes insects, well, which is what all actual true insects are one of the most recently developed arthropods. All right, another, let's see, 1x1 to 1x1 clip here, or bracket. And crustaceans are actually more closely related to them than they are to arachnids. Well, insects are hexapods, we'll put it that way. Alright, so we get the bottom part of a book, and that goes right there, making a tile element. And we get 1x6 plate, 1x6 tile in white. And there we go. Alright, I need to hold off on that. Alright, 1x3 tile with 2 studs and 2 more 1x1 to 1x1 upward brackets. And a brown 1x2 ingot tile. You love learning about the early life on Earth because now they realize that complex life evolved much sooner. Yeah, and a lot of it just didn't fossilize. Like, tardigrades are composed entirely of the segments that make up the head of an insect. There we go. So insect heads are like they're basically composed of, I think, like 4 segments within arthropod, and tardigrades are those same full ones. Alright, let's see. Next up, we get a 1x2 to 2x2 upward bracket with a 1x1 plate and a 1x1 brick with side stud. A dark green 1x1 cylinder brick and clear 1x1 cylinder tile. And that one goes right here. And do basically the same thing again. So another fun thing about tardigrades is that they have the same number of cells from the day they're born to the day they die. They are born with their full complement of cells. Nope, I need that to go there. Goof that up. Alright. Turquoise 1x1 cylinder brick and clear 1x1 cylinder tile. Alright, and let's see. Okay, we're doing another one of these. 2 brown 1x1 plates on the back side of the bracket. You probably forget that info later. That's fine. I got lots of fun facts. There we go. And that one goes right here. There we go. I can't wait until these are all locked in, though. Alright, and 1x4 in white, and 1x6 in brown. Oh, whoops. This actually goes right here, facing out. That's my bad. And it's on its side. Okay. Now this goes on top. I was wondering about that because it was leaving a gap, and I was like, that's weird. So one thing that they have found is there are some tracks, fossilized tracks that have been found that were initially thought to be worms, but they're actually probably single-cell organism tracks because there's a single-cellular amoeba that's about the size of a grape that you can find in off the Persian Peninsula, the Arabian Peninsula, I should say. Like in the Persian Gulf, I think. There we go, and get that right here. Alright, brown 2x6 plate. And 1x6 on the bottom. There we go. 1x1 cylinder bricks and 1x2 inverted slopes. All right. Yeah, they had a type of dwarfism island. So there's two types of things that you can get. Large animals tend to get island dwarfism, and small animals tend to get island gigantism. And they had dwarfism. The Mediterranean Sea also had some African megafauna that had dwarfism. Can't remember specifically what. I think hippos were one. And there might be either rhinos or elephants as another. Little itty-bitty hippos. Okay, let's see. Get a 1x1 plate in white there. Side stud brick there. And I need a ingot piece on the inside. There we go. Side stud brick right there. And 1x1 plate right there. Okay, next up. Alright, 1x2 half circle, half cylinder brick, and two 1x2 quarter cylinder tiles on the end. Make a sink basin. There we go. And a 1x1 tap. There we go. Yeah, it can be tough to tell sometimes what is a dwarf or immature specimen versus an adult. They've like reevaluated some Tyrannosaur genuses and decided that they are actually juvenile members of the species. 1x1 brick with two studs, side studs, and two 1x2 plates. Wonder if dragons would exhibit island dwarfism. And that is wrong. So they are fantastical creatures, so they would have whatever a dungeon master decides. There we go. Bracket on that side. Alright, nougat 1x2 panel. Dark red 1x1 plate with horizontal clip. And a brown 1x1 plate. Also depends on if the dragons can fly and for how long. Yep. Alright. Okay, a Technic 1x2 in bright orange with a magenta 1x1 tile. Get a blue half pin in the Technic hole and a clear 1x1 cylinder tile on top. And flip it around to the other side. Black 1x1 cylinder plate with a bar. Get a steering wheel, large size steering wheel, and a diamond. There we go. Make a nice little lamp there. There we go. Feels a little low though. But what are you gonna do, right? Alright, up on top we get 2 black 1x4 panels. Alright, and what else? Okay, 1x4 with 2 studs. Right there. 1x3 tile. 1x2 ingot. And another 1x3 tile. There we go. Okay, a 1x2 and an ingot. Right on that arch. And a 1x1 plate. And an ingot. For the other one. There we go. Yeah, actually, a number of years ago, I was at the Los Angeles Natural History Museum. Shortly after they'd completely redone their dinosaur hall. And they did have different Tyrannosaur skulls at different ages. And that was pretty cool. If you ever find yourself in LA, I would recommend that. The rest of the museum is in desperate need of updating, but that was pretty cool. Alright, get 4 ingots there, 2 white 1x2 rocker hinge bottoms. How about the tar pits? I have not gotten to the La Brea tar pits. I mean, the Natural History Museum obviously had some specimens from there. But I have not gotten there myself. Right. Beige 2x3 tile there. Sticker, but I'm not putting that on, of course. Okay, 2x8. 2 1x4 half tiles. But they had some really nice dinosaur skeletons mounted, and other ancient reptiles. They had a pretty fantastic Carnotaurus, so that was awesome. 2 2x4 plates, and another pair of half tiles. Wonder how many people have fallen in the pits while messing around. Probably not that many. I mean, they're basically blocked off now, so another 2x8 on top there. 1x4 half tile and 2 1x1 tiles right below it. There we go. Think that'd stop people? I mean, having them blocked off does actually stop people pretty well. Okay, 1x6 brick right there. I mean, if they were an actual hazard today, they would be even more blocked off. Brown 1x2 a plate, and 2 brown 2x2 rocker hinge tops. Stupidity has no bounds. It has some bounds. In that there are some things that you just genuinely cannot do no matter how stupid you are. And there aren't always that many stupid people. 2x2 corner brick there. Okay, we're pulling out another one of these elements here. The octagon with 2 studs and 2 bars. And get that right here. With a gauge print. Seems to indicate a different piece, but I don't see another one, so I think it is this one. Get it in here. Alright, I'm not too concerned. It's good enough. Alright, let's see. And then a white 2x2 rocker hinge tops. How about people without common sense? I mean, again, you're talking about like having to like hop over barriers and stuff, and it's really not easy to get to them. And I'm sure the area is closed at night. Brown 1x2, 1x6. White 1x2 panel, and 2 white 1x2 rocker hinges. There and there. Brown 1x1. And a brown 1x1 tile slope. So I'm pretty sure you'd have to go quite a bit into the past to get people being able to get close to them and do dumb things. Alright, there we go. Okay, so this is actually the bottom. That's the top. And 1x2 to 2x4 dark gray bracket. Get a bright orange 2x2 tile with center stud, and get a bowl there. Dark gray 2x2 cylinder tile with center stud, and get a black pot. Life can find a way. Life can find a way, but it still sometimes needs help with, like, having places that will allow you to get to them. Alright. Double angle bar. And a gray 2x2 radar dish. 1x1 tile with clip, top clip in dark gray. And here we have a satellite dish here. There we go. There was an article about someone getting into an acid pool thing at Yellowstone Park. Yeah. Right, but I mean, that's one person. I'm not saying that it never happens, but I am saying that it is super duper rare, such that it will probably make the news. Get some book/laptop lid elements on there. Exfoliates the skin. There you go. Alright, so we got more, another awning, another way of doing the awning. That's pretty neat. Let's get this right on here. Nine out of 10 doctors recommend getting into an acid pool. Yeah, no, it's a little unhealthy. It's a little on the unhealthy side. All right, and clip that in there. Get that in there, and there we go. We got another angled element right there. And let's go ahead and put her in here before I forget. I don't know why she's wearing her karate outfit to sell food, but, you know. What's the worst that can happen? Yeah, what's the worst that can happen? Okay, next up, we get our 2x3 shield elements. Black 3x3 curved bracket element thingies. I don't know what the heck to call these. Pair of 1x3 curved slopes. Get those in there. So these bracket elements, the ones with the cutout in the front, they don't actually match any other curved slopes, which kind of sucks. And they're angled at the front, so that's like even more difficult things for you to, you know, that make it difficult to use it. It's a very weird piece. All right, now clip that there. It was used on small cars quite a while ago. There we go. Okay. So we got a interesting awning there. And anything else? Not yet. All right. So this fits in right here. All right, so she's got a little porch out there, which is kind of neat. A window counter there and a front window counter there. That's pretty nice. I like the little shelf next to that window. All kinds of stuff. All right. Let's see, spare parts, we've got 1x1 plates in red, white, and brown, 1x1 tiles in magenta and brown, 1x1 peak slope in red, 1x1 tile slope in brown, 1x1 cylinder tile in clear, a clear gem, a gray tap, blue half pin, black 1x1 cylinder plate with bar, a white bowl, an azure 1x1 quarter cylinder tile, a white 1x1 cylinder tile with top peg, and a gray 1x1 cylinder tile with gauge printing. So quite a few extra parts there. All right. You're really nervous that your list was wrong for the Tower of Babel earlier? That's okay. It wouldn't have been a big deal. I had a save. All right. But it is time for minifigs. So let's go ahead and get that all out. Let's get my sheets ready. There we go. We are doing this one first. Pepper Girls, Pepper Girls. I got all Pepper Girls. All right, so we got 5 left. So we will go ahead and roll a d10. 1 to 2 is 1, 3 to 4, etc., etc. All right, number 1. There we go. So I'm down to 4 left of these. So let's start a prediction. Can Ald guess what is inside the minifig pack? And we are still working on getting a Monkey King and a Fox Girl. I do not actually know that that small container has every minifig. I would certainly hope so, but I don't actually know it. So get your predictions in. A minute 40 to go. And we will see what we get. Will it be a Monkey King? Will it be a Fox Girl? Will it be something that we've already gotten? There's 5 chances left for the 2 remaining unattained figures. And you know, I will have to break out my larger container of this if I do not get them. Or a Bahamut minifig. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a Bahamut. I don't know. Alright, minute to go. Get your predictions in. Now, it could be a Crustacean Girl. That could be. It could be it. Maybe it's a Crustacean Girl. It's not a Crustacean Girl. There's no such thing as Crustacean Girl. Let's position you a little bit there. Alright. Alright. 40 seconds to go. Get your predictions in. I know I'm hoping for either a Fox Girl or a Monkey King. Why not a Bahamut minifig? Well, is that Bahamut? Is that one Bahamut? Is that one Bahamut? Is that one Bahamut? Is that one Bahamut? How about that one? Could she be Bahamut? Is she Bahamut? What about her? What about him? Is that Bahamut? Or her? Or her? Or him? Or her? Or finally, the rugby player. Is he Bahamut? I don't know. If none of them are Bahamut, then there's no Bahamut minifig. Can't Bahamut shapeshift? No, he cannot. That's lies. You've been misinformed. All right. Predictions are closed. Let's go ahead and start. All right, what do we got? What do we have? Okay, that is... Okay. 9.4. We have another gamer. Am I correct? Oh, look, it's not Bahamut. It is the gamer. All right, let's choose that prediction. Within 20 seconds, indeed, because that was 9.4. Let's complete that prediction. And Kinshir and Bahamut getting the hams. Lord Canis, Abcody, Isovan hoping for 20 to 50. No one going for 50 to 60. And no one going for no. All is going at the speed of pickles. That's not a thing. Actually, no, you're right. That is a very fast thing. That is the speed at which I just throw pickles into the garbage. Nobody has no confidence in me. I know. It's shocking. Howdy, young Amrand. How's it going? All right. Once again, we have the gamer guy. I like the Lego piece with the headphones on it. That's pretty cool. I will note that I feel like every headset that I've seen has the microphone on the other side, though. I don't know if that's just me, though. All right, so we did not get one of the two that we wanted. So sad. Actually, let's get the sheet out first before we move on to the next one. There we go. The Bahamut Gamer guy is pretty cool. All right, let's get a D20 out. So I don't actually. We might be able to do a D12. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. All right. D12 it is. All right, number 5. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, poop. I just fell over. All right, nothing fell out though. That's okay. I can get the minifigs back into the container. All right, let's start that prediction. Can all guess what is inside the minifig pack? Let's go. Rolls at D11. It's called D12 and ignore A12. All right, so we have gotten all of Oswald, the Queen of Hearts, and Cruella de Vil. We've gotten all of the Evil Queen, Pocahontas, that kid from Coco, and that's it. The only one that we have not gotten yet is Mulan. So we are still waiting on Mulan. So now you get another Queen of Hearts. Hey, I'll take another one of those dress slopes. They've only been in a couple sets. Well, a couple figs. They haven't actually been in any released sets. Which is kind of weird. Like, they've only been in the minifig packs. All right, less than a minute to go. Get your predictions in. Can I guess what is inside the minifig pack? And to take a guess as to what we're going to get. You don't know why, but the Queen of Hearts has been your favorite Disney queen? That's not unreasonable. Design-wise, I'd have to say Maleficent is probably my favorite. It helps that she turns into a dragon. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. All right, less than 20 seconds to go. Get your last-minute predictions in if you have not gotten one in yet. I really don't need to buy any of those. I have enough. I have enough. I even have some dragon dice around here somewhere. Oh, yeah, there they are. It has a weird D4. Yeah, there we go. There it is. It's a very weird D4. It's not a platonic solid, though. All right, predictions are closed. Okay. All right, and go. Let's see, that is okay. What do we got? Okay, I think I know what it is, but... Okay, yeah, alright. 30.58, alright. It is Baymax. So let's choose that prediction. Oh, it's going to be a big payout for some people. It's going to be a big payout. 20 to 50. There we go. What is the payout going to be? Lord Canis, Isovan, Ab Cody getting the payout. Lord Canis getting 16,000. Isovan getting 9,000. Ab Cody getting 1,600. That's a pretty nice return on your wager. Actually, you know what? I probably should have opened it. This could be bad, actually. Yeah, alright. Whew. Glad I wasn't wrong. And at the end, that would have been a little embarrassing, actually. I don't know why I didn't open it. I was very confident, though. Alright. So let's see. Kinshir, Bahamut Zero Dragon, Cetria, and Mad Martin going for 20 seconds. Within 20 seconds. No one going for 50 to 60, and Anghamarand going for no. Well, I was pretty sure because I felt one of these pieces, and I wasn't sure if it was one of these or like a 1x1 cylinder, in which case it could have been a cylinder tile, in which case it could have been Facilier or Prince John. So then I had to continue feeling around, and I felt the arms of Baymax. Alright, let's get those on. Get him standing there. And get the printed 1x1 round and tile. There we go. And we get an extra of each of the tiles. There we go. So unique arm elements on this figure, which I do kind of feel like they should have given him a, like, either an armor type piece to give him a big belly, or a whole head element that fit over, like Chewie and the Ewoks get. Alright, but that is our second Baymax. There we go. So we are done with Baymax. And finally, if I can get the box. Also, there's a little bug that has decided to die on it. So hold on a second while I get a tissue. Alright, hold on a second. Okay, tissue achieved. Let's get rid of that little insect. Thunder Drummer, gifting a Tier 2 sub to Lord Canis. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. That is very, very generous. Alright. Sorry about that delay. Let's go ahead and get a minifig out. Trying to remember what column I have not pulled from yet. I think I haven't pulled from this one, so let's go for this figure. There we go. All right. So let's start a prediction. Can I guess what is inside the minifig pack? So far, we have gotten off camera. I got the Pinata Kid. We got the Peapod Girl, the Space Fan, and the Javelin Sports Lady. The track and field lady. Let's go ahead and get these over here so they're not on the floor anymore. There we go. All right. Okay, minute 20 to go. Get your predictions in. And you can go ahead and take a guess as to what we might get. What would I like? I would like the Viking today. That's what I want. The Knight and the Pirate Lady are also nice runners-up. Doing a silly vote? Hey, nothing wrong with a silly vote. Alright, less than a minute to go. Get your predictions in. Oops, I bumped you. I bumped you. There we go. And I get a Peapod person. Probably not unless I've forgotten what column I pulled from on Wednesday, which is entirely possible. That is entirely possible. All right. 20 seconds remaining. Get your predictions in. Can I guess what is inside the minifig pack? Go ahead and reset my timer. So I'm all ready to go. All right, about 10 seconds to go. Last second prediction time. And closed. All right. And go. All right, let's see. What do we got? What do I feel? Okay. 9.33. It is Pirate Lady. I felt her tricorn hat with molded on hair. At least you're not going to lose too many hams. That's always good. Gotta hoard the hams. And then feed me. Yep, there we go. Come on, out. There we go. Pieces. Thank you. All right. Choose that prediction, and that is within 20 seconds. Complete that prediction. Okay. Kinshear, Mad Martin, getting the hams there. Citria, Lord Canis, Ab Cody, Isovan going for 20 to 50. No one going for 50 to 60. And Bahamut and Anghammeron going for no. You're not going to feed me hams? You're going to pickle the hams? Well, that's just mean. Why would you do that to delicious, lovely hams? They don't deserve that. All right. She's a pirate lady, so let's give her a little bit of a grimace there. There we go. She's got some hair. And this hair actually can work for a male as well, which is kind of neat. Which is kind of fun. The hat feels a little different, like it might be a different plastic or something. I'm not sure. But there we go. Get her saber in her hand. There we go. She is ready to do some pirating. No red hair, so it's not Catalina. But it's a nice torso and legs. I like that. And that is the back. And she's got a little ponytail here. And because of that, like, the way that hair is done, that can work as a male hair as well. All right, and we get an extra saber and flame feather piece. But marinated ham is pretty good from what you remember. If you say so. I mean, it depends on what you're cooking it in. Brown sugar glaze? Oh, yeah. So good. Yeah, but you could also, I mean, like, they still had different hairstyles that were generally not found on the other genders. All right, let's get you there. Let's go ahead and pull this forward a bit. Okay, so next up, let's get back to our Ninjago set. All right, so we are going to be doing the second floor of this building back here. All right, Bahamut, thank you very much for coming on out. Have a good rest of your day, your evening. All right. So 8 and 8. Let's pour it out there. There we go. Alright, what fun parts do we have starting out here? We got a corner doorway. 6x8 and 4x8 plates. Dark red door. That's pretty nice. This giant Technic hub element. I think that was used on, like, motorcycles. Gear racks. I do enjoy gear racks. Don't ask me why. Alright, let's pour that out. Alright, torso and head. Was there hair in here? There is hair. There we go. Okay. And then pour out the small bag. Get out. Get out there, piece. Thank you. Okay. So we have a black suitcase. Always enjoy getting Lego suitcases. Let's go ahead and build our fig. I'll make him happy. He's got an interesting face decoration. Interesting hairpiece, too. And he gets a cell phone tile, which is probably... Nope. There it is. Alright, so here is, here's this guy. Seems like a bit of a businessman. There's the back of the torso. That is an interesting hairpiece, too. That definitely would have worked for hair that I had many, many, many years ago. Not quite as long in the back, but it pretty quickly got longer than what I have in the front, too. All right. Let's go ahead and get these plates. 4x8 and a black 1x6 tile. Dark brown 1x1 bricks and 1x2 inverted slopes. There we go. Get our 6x8 plate on there and a 1x8 dark brown plate across there. Alright, white garage door bricks. Let's see, a dark brown 1x2 right here, and a 1x1 right there. Alright, a white 1x3 behind them. Turquoise 1x1 cylinder bricks. And 2 more inverted slopes in dark brown. There we go. And a black 1x2 ingot tile. There we go. Alright, brown 1x5. Get that. There we go. 1x5 a plate with round ends and technical. Get another turquoise 1x1 cylinder brick. The pearl gold microfigure in there. Okay, and 3 stacks of 4 1x1 dark brown bricks. There we go, that's 1. And that is 2. And that is 3. Okay, that one's going to be a little bit taller than the others. That's fine. And one right there. And one right there. Okay. Alright, black 2x3 plates. No, brown 2x3 plates. There we go. And the 2 gear racks. And then another 2 gear racks. Where is the other one? Should be up here somewhere. There it is. And the brown 1x2, 2x2 to 1x2 center brackets. There we go. And there we go. So these are a little bit shorter than 2 plates tall, the gear racks. There's a little bit of give there. And then on the other side, we get beige 2x2 inverted tiles. And they would get some stickers on them. I'm pretty sure these are going in right there, yep. There we go. That is a pretty cool looking design there. Okay, dark brown 1x6 plates. Need 3 of them. And a 1x1 plate. There we go. And then brown 2x2 half tiles. There we go. There we go. Okay. A teacup. And a teapot. Where is the teapot? There is the teapot. White 1x1x3 and 1x1 on top. There we go. Alright, white 2x4. 1x2 with 2 side studs. 1x3 brick. 1x1 brick. Another 1x5 with round ends. White 1x1 in the corner. There we go. And brown 1x2 with rail plate. Another side stud piece on there. And we have a 1x2x3 window. Let's go ahead and get that right in there. 1x1x3 on the window side, the left side, and another side stud brick on the other. There we go. Okay, another rail plate on top. Howdy, Sealan, how's it going? And 2 more white 1x1 plates. There we go. Alright, and then in the Technic hole, we get a 3-leaf flower element and an inverted 1x1 cylinder plate. And get that right in there. It's getting a little flower pot. That's very cute. It's good. How's things here? It's going well. Alright, and this one will go right on there. There we go. Okay, get the angled 2x2 corner brick and a 1x3 on top. I do like these little buildings. They are very cute, Very cutely constructed. Alright, I think that's brown. Dark brown. There we go. White 2x2 corner plate right there. And then we get our corner door frame. Just getting caught up on the Uncharted Waters VOD. Excellent. Let's see. Nope, goes this way. Yeah, definitely going to be doing even more piracy next time. Did you get to the part where I had some very rude friends join me? There we go. Door opens that way. Okay. A pair of these fences. Or I should say a pair of very rude people leaving me. Alright, dark brown 1x2 brick and brown 1x2 to 2x2 downward bracket right there. Okay, black 1x6 tile. 1x2 with center stud. And another teacup here. Okay, and let's see. There is our half arch. 1x1 brick in the back, 1x1 brick beneath it. Mates that ran off, yeah. It was very rude. It was very rude. They stole some money from me by doing that. Just got to the mermaid, actually. That was an exciting thing. The mermaid of the Danube. All right. 1x10 in black and 5 2x2 Technic plates with 2 Technic holes on the bottom. There we go. Watch me decide that will probably not happen again, and then it happens, like, every session. Okay, flip it over. And black 1x1 cylinder plates. Making a nice Asian-style roof here. It's very cool. The best figureheads in the game. The best figurehead in the game is the only thing that prevents it. Oh boy. I mean, it was only a quarter of my crew, so it wasn't, like, a huge loss. It was mostly just annoying. I think the fact that the clips are gray is unfortunate. I kind of wish those were black. There we go. Get that on there. Alright, next up, black 2x2 to 1x2 to 2x2 upward bracket, and dark brown 1x2, and a dark gray 1x1 tile. There we go. That on there. And a 1x8 plate across here. Go. Okay, another 1x2 to 2x2 upward bracket and a dark brown 1x2 brick. Get that right in there. Move this back a little bit. There we go. 1x8 and 1x4. Get that right in there. Okay, and let's see, I need 3 black 1x4 half tiles, so here we go. That's one right there, one right there, and the other one right there. Black 1x6 tiles, there, and there. 1x3, 1x3, and 1x2 ingots, there, there, and finally there. There we go. Get that all nice and tiled up. Okay, then slipping into this little gap is going to be another bracket, and we're putting a black ingot in there on the back side. There we go. Dark brown 2x4. There we go. And another dark brown 2x4 on the bottom. There we go. And that's basically just there to keep the spacing in there so that it doesn't depress on its own. Basically, they're using it for just the that spacing there. They probably could have used one of these, I think. Actually, no. Those are actually slightly different heights. Interesting. All right. But we get a 1x4 brown panel, 2 white 1x2 rocker hinges, and 2 dark brown 2x4 tiles. There we go, and there we go. Alright, now we build this element there. On the end, dark brown 2x4 and white 1x6. Another 2x4. 1x2 white plate with bar, and 2 more white 1x2 plates. Looking at my fleet near the end of the VOD, only advice you would give is to get maybe 2 more Venetians, set them up for minimum crew and no guns to haul a large amount of food and water. Yeah, I was thinking about whether I wanted more or not. I was kind of going to wait and see what I needed for, like, what the Venetians with slightly lower crew capacity actually did for me. And yeah, I think that it's like, it's not enough. It's not giving me enough food, so I do need more to help get places. And you can make it pretty much anywhere with minimal stops, especially if I decide to cross an ocean. Will I need to cross an ocean to get for the story, or not? No, I need 2 of these. Discover Cathay and Zipangu. There we go. If you're going with the dual option in combat, you don't really need a lot of combat ships. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. 4 2x2 tiles. I will be making a couple longer trips. Okay. There we go, 1x4 plates. Alright, next up, 2 1x3 bricks in white and a 1x6 plate. And 2 2x4s in dark brown. Yeah, I think, who is it? Ernst, who's the explorer? I think if I do another playthrough, I think that's one that I would want to do. So I think the exploration is pretty fun. Alright, 2 more white 1x2 plates. And a white 1x6. And a dark brown 1x4. Alright, and that fits right in there. There we go. Alright, and then we have our brown 4x4 macaroni tiles. There we go. Okay, flip it over, and we have the rocker hinge bases, or tops, I should say, not bases. Alright. Okay, get the Technic hub element, black 2L axle. Ernst is primarily an explorer, and Joao and Pietro are explorers as well. Their stories are a bit more varied. There we go. Get that Technic element on there, and then 2 robot arms. There we go. And there we go. Heard me talking about the adventures in the Danube. There are legends about mermaids, mermaid-like creatures that live in the Danube, so it's actually kind of neat. Yeah, I mean, there's mermaid-like creature legends for basically every body of water. But it was a big surprise, shall we say. That fits really well in there. I did not realize that this would be a 6x6 disc. That is good to know. I'll keep that in mind if I ever need to make a 6x6 thing. Okay. 1x8. 1x2. Okay, 1x4. 1x2 and 1x1. It's kind of hard to see the distinction between pieces with the dark brown, unfortunately. There we go. Get that in the middle. An ingot on the underside, on the backside. Ali is a trader. Otto is a privateer, so technically a pirate. Yeah. Such a good brown, you can't be mad at it. Yeah, that was a learning experience, we'll say. We'll call it that, right? I learned a thing. If I had had full crew complement, that might have gone differently. Okay, so pearl silver 1x2 grill plate tile and a 1x2 plate with clip. And that goes right there. Such a good brown, you can't be mad at it. Alright, and get you right on here. There we go. Alright, not a fan of the black mixed with the dark brown, but... There we go. Okay. Next up. Oh, interesting. Okay, gray lightsaber handle, hilt, and that goes in on the bottom, and this goes in on the top. Not sure if this is supposed to be a... like a gutter thing, or what? And then a gray syringe right here to connect that up. Let's push that up. There we go. So that's interesting. I have no idea what that is supposed to be. I really don't. Alright, well, let's go ahead and put him up there. Alright, that is being offset that way by a single stud, and it matches up with that. So that's interesting. Alright, spare parts. We've got black 1x1 cylinder plate, tan or sand yellow, as LEGO calls it, I believe. 1x1 cylinder plate with hollow stud, a gray syringe, a gray lightsaber hilt, dark gray 1x1 tile, a nougat 1x1 cylinder, quarter cylinder tile, and a white teacup. Okay. Let's see. Does this, that does not fall off. Good. Alright. Let's see if we can get some good close-ups here. So that's looking down in there. If you will focus, camera. Camera, you want to focus? Focus. You're focusing on other things, aren't you? There we go. That's a little focused. So I'm not sure exactly what this little room is supposed to be, just like a contemplative thing with this round window element. And I accidentally bumped a plant. Plants are very loose. Go ahead and open this door here. You can see inside-ish with the plant. Okay, it's a little out of focus, but here's what the other side looks like. Very hidden by the column, but I do like the use of the don't slide. I do like the use of the gear racks there. We got the sand green and dark green down there for the lower floor. Little booth there. Oh, don't get caught on things. Tree. And then, of course, we have this little food shop here with 2 windows. That one and that one there, which you can't really see with the awning over it. But it's coming along really nice. I'm really enjoying how everything is looking so far. I think it's going to get pretty substantial when we get the next one of these on, and then there's going to be like platforms there, which is going to make this not quite so wobbly. But yeah, it's definitely coming along quite nicely. I am looking forward to building more of it, but I think that's going to have to wait until next week. I'm getting a little bit tired. I did wake up at like 6 a.m. this morning. I did get back to sleep after a time, but that kind of sucked. Actually, I think it was 7. But yeah, that was no fun. It was no fun. But we will be back next week to work on more of this. Let's get on to the appropriate page. So bag number 9 is what we will be coming up with next. Poor old having to wake before noon. I do wake before noon because I stream at 11, and I have to shower and everything first and take care of some things. So we will be back tomorrow for more Spelljammer. We will be back on Monday for more Tears of the Kingdom. Next Wednesday, we will return to Uncharted Waters and New Horizons, and then some more Lego building in the evening. We will be back to Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster on next Friday, and then get back to work on this next Friday night. So I want to thank you guys for coming on out, and I shall see you next time. See you then, everyone.